These are my audience members. These are my note cards. Hi, my name is Hannah Borman and I am a public speaking student at EICC. And today I'm here to demonstrate on how to make this meal. Imagine you've just woken up in the morning and you're really, really hungry. But you don't want to slave over the stove for a long period of time. You need something fast, easy, but yet delicious and filling. Your first thought, scrambled eggs and toast. Today, I'm here to demonstrate on how to make this. I learned how to make this from my mother, who makes this meal quite often. So watching her over the past couple years has made me an expert. Now, for our materials. First, we have milk, butter, a measuring cup, a small mixing bowl, 2 large eggs, some shredded cheese, a spatula, a fork and a knife, a plate, some cooking spray, a frying pan, a toaster, a stove, and 2 pieces of bread. But don't forget your salt and pepper. Now, before we begin, make sure you wash your hands so that it's very sanitary. You should wash with hot water and soap for a good, 15 seconds. Just to make sure all the bacteria is off your hands. Make sure you get in between your fingers. And then use a paper towel to dry them off. Now, we can begin our meal. First, crack your first large egg up against your bowl. Make sure you don't get any shell within the premises. And then crack your second egg. Still no shell in the bowl. Pro. And then you should add about 1/4 of a cup of milk. And then you should take your fork and beat the eggs until it turns a light yellow. So you just kind of mix it in. Keep on mixing. My mom never let me do this part. As you can see, we have a light yellow, but it's still not done stirring that. There's still some dark spots, so we want to just keep on stirring until we get all those dark spots out. Okay, now we shall spray our frying pan and get it prepared for the eggs. I like to spray over the sink so it doesn't get all over the stove. So just give it a good coat, about like so, and then put your frying pan on the stove. And then you take your eggs over to the stove. Turn your stove on to about medium to low heat. Now, you can pour your eggs into the frying pan. Before stirring, you should wait about a minute to 2 minutes or until the eggs have turned thicker before you start stirring with your spatula. While we wait, we're going to plug in our toaster to get it prepared for toasting the bread. My eggs are already starting to look a little thick, so I'm going to begin to stir. So you just lightly stir your eggs, but not too much because you still want them to have form. Keep on stirring, but make sure you don't burn yourself on the stove. If you do burn yourself, make sure you call 911. As you can see, I'm lightly stirring. My mom never let me touch the stove. She was afraid I was going to get burnt. Just keep stirring. As you can see, the eggs are starting to take form. See, they're a little chunky right now. That's a good sign. You should always keep your eyes on the stove. For this video's purpose, I'm not going to. You just gotta keep stirring. And about midpoint of your eggs, you want to add your salt and your pepper. And just add a little dash of salt, or how much ever you think you should add. Just a little dash will do. And if you like it a little peppery, just add some more. And at this point, we can put our toast down. I like my toast about medium brown, so I'm going to put it at about 2.5 minutes. And you just want to keep on stirring and cooking your eggs until they get not runny anymore. And you just want to keep on stirring. The eggs are almost done. Looking delicious. Just going to turn down. At this point, you might want to turn down your heat just a little bit, just so that your eggs don't get burnt. At this point, this is what your eggs should look like. As you can see, they are done. At this point, you can put your eggs onto your plate. Just flop them right on there. Make sure you get all the eggs out of there. Don't want to waste any food. Just kind of put them all together. Next, you should take your cheese and add about how much you want. I like to put about 2 pinches on mine and let it melt. At this point, you should probably check your toast to make sure it's not burning. Mine is not burning. And at this point, you might want to take your eggs and just kind of chop them up a little bit. At this point, while I'm waiting on my toast, I like to pick up my area so then I can eat right away. So you just kind of pick up what you need and put it away. As you can see, I'm putting it in strategic positions, back to where it was. And you can put your dishes away in the milk. But we gotta save the butter because what's toast without some butter? And I think my toast is about done. Perfect, golden brown. At this point, I am going to butter my toast. Just a little bit of butter will do, but if you like a lot of butter, put a lot of butter on. If you don't like any butter, you don't have to put butter on. This looks about good. And voila, we have the perfect breakfast. As you can see, it looks delicious. I hope you will try to make this fine meal on your own. In conclusion, we have gone through about 17 different materials with about 13 different easy steps, quick and simple. This meal is very delicious, and I hope you try to show your family how to make this, and I hope you try to show it or try to do it on your own.